Oh, Eva, you didn't get a spot on the couch. Yeah, I know. Ellie's hogging it all. Hello everybody, it's Francine here at Devoted Danes on this bitter cold day. Geez, it's 8 below zero today, and I think today's our coldest day yet this year. I hope it's our coldest day of the year and we don't have any more, but we got 8 below and we have a storm coming in on Monday, giving us 4 to 8 inches of snow. So yay us. So just not much happening here this week with us, just kind of gritting and bearing the cold weather. We have Violet. This is week 2 with Violet. She had her vet appointment and she's doing good. She's a whole 20 pounds. So she's kind of a littler girl. Her mom, I guess, is pretty big, so maybe she'll pick up. She doesn't have to fight for food, where normally a litter will, you know, it's everyone for themselves. Well, so she has her own little food and she doesn't really, there's nobody else wanting it, so she eats what she sees fit. But she's healthy. She did good on her vet check. Diesel went with her. His was just an annual check, and he did pretty good too. Diesel is also like kind of I would say, my smallest male. I have Farley and Diesel here, and Farley's a big guy. Diesel's only like 121 pounds. You'd think he weighed more because he has that massive block head, but he doesn't. And I'm okay with that. I don't, you know, particularly want overweight Danes. And as you know, if you've watched my channel before, I had to slim Farley back because he was getting a little bit on the chubby side. And what he would do is steal Ebby's food, and so he'd be eating double the amounts all the time, and he gained an awful lot of weight before I decided, well, I gotta do something about this. So Farley slimmed back down to like 150 pounds. So, and Farley's a good, solid boy. He's takes after his dad, Frank. So, and Diesel just loves people. I love Diesel's disposition. He loves everybody. He's friendly. He's not aggressive. He's not afraid. He goes in the vets. He was loving all the attention he was getting. So it was a good visit. Thank God it was a hot day that day. It was like 32 degrees out. But honestly, it feels great 32 when you have below zero and the wind is fierce. So it makes it hard for potty training Violet. Like I said before, she wasn't potty trained. So we go out to the dog enclosure. We go way in the back where it's sunny, and she has a spot where she goes. So she's getting better. We do have a lot of accidents still with her, but it's really not her fault. It's so cold and she is trying, and she wears sweaters just because it's like when I brought her out this morning, she's shivering with her sweater on. And then even just my big dogs, I let them go out, and they always stay out as long as they want. But I would say within 5 minutes they were at the door and ready to come back in because it's so cold, and I'm not going to leave them out there in the cold. It's too cold for me. I feel bad for my birds because it's extremely cold. So this morning I went out with a bale of hay and put it on the ground where I noticed the ducks were. They have like a wind barrier, so they kind of huddle to that. Plus it's clear so the sun can come in. So I put hay there. I put hay in the big coop, the small coop. And I think tonight I might shut them all down. I haven't been shutting them down because one of my roosters likes to stay out and some of my turkeys do, and the ducks. Sometimes the geese will stay out too, but if it's going to be bitter cold, I'm going to put them all in and actually shut them up tonight. And the water is frozen solid. So solid, like we have one that holds about, I'd say 5 gallons, and it was maybe half full, and I could not get it from the ground to kick out the old ice. That's how frozen it is. So on 32-degree weather, it's doable. The birds are okay, but this kind of weather, they are not. They don't like it. The chickens didn't even come out of the coop this morning until they saw the food had arrived. So we're doing every precaution to keep them warm. We do not do heat lights because, for one, they're hazardous, and if their coop burnt down, where would they have to go? And they acclimate to the weather. So if I put a light in today, then I would have to continue with the light. So we just kind of make sure they have better bedding. We'll shut them in at night. We give them corn, grain, and bread, and I have basically fed them under their like enclosure that has the windbreaker, because sometimes if you're out in the sun it doesn't feel bad, but that wind will get you. It's awful, the wind. So that's a little bit of update with the cold weather. Everybody knows Kayla's pups are going home Monday, and if you don't know, Kayla is due to have that baby next week, I'm pretty sure. So we've decided that it would probably be better for her, with COVID being so rampant in this area too. It took a long time, but now there's someone with COVID all the time that you know, that you work with, that you're friends with, you know, social media that you know. So after their little vet visit, Kayla and her fiance are gonna drop them off here, and I'm going to hand the puppies out. So I have the whelping room that'll be in this video, that it's completely done, and I really tried to get it done because I knew we might need it if she goes into labor sooner, and she's gonna need to use it. So those little babies will be over here on Monday, which kind of stinks because Monday we have that snowstorm coming in, which is 4 to 8 inches in our area, and we have people that come from, you know, different states, more north, more south, so they're going to be trucking through the snow too. So, but I will be here Monday to hand those babies out, and I think that's about it for our video. So I'm just gonna show you guys the room that's finished. Nothing major going on here. I wish we had something that we could do outside, but unfortunately we are homeward bound. So I hope you guys have a good week. Stay warm. So just to give you an idea of how cold it is here today, if you can see the egg, I just got it out of the coop. It's totally frozen. This is what happens. They actually split and it's like slush inside. This one I opened a little bit, and you basically have to peel it like a boiled egg, and it's just frost frozen inside. So it's -8 during the day, but that doesn't include the wind chill factor. It's a brutal week here. They spent about 5 minutes outside. Ebby is waiting for her breakfast. Nala, they're getting a drink. So Ebby's getting a belly. Nala has one too. Yes, that's Violet's. Is it yours now? Oh, look at those eyes. You can have it. Violet's not gonna care. So these guys are pregnant, so this is how their food is. They have puppy food mixed with our regular kibbles, and then we're having some gravy train today with that. And Ebby actually won't even want really a lot of this. What she loves is bread. So for Ebby, they're like under a buck, about $1 a piece, so she can eat that. Look at her. She's serious about bread. I've never seen anybody love bread as much as she does. She's gonna get sassy if she doesn't get it. Now she'll sit and eat this whole loaf of bread and not eat her kibbles. So what I'll do, if I can get the twisty tie off. Hold on, Abigail. Let me give Mom a minute. Very sassy when it comes to something she wants. Now, she will be gentle if I tell her to, but she'll eat this bread like there's no tomorrow. Watch her. She loves it. Nala does too. Oh, easy now. Easy. Sit, Nala. Oh, sorry, girls. Ebby. Easy. Mama's fingers are here. So I do this to make sure they know that they have to be easy with me. That they can't just snag. Let's see how Nala is. Nala, Mama's fingers are there. Easy, Nolly. Good girl. You ready for breakfast, girlfriend? Yeah. So that's what it looks like after Nala knocked one on the floor. Bread, kibbles, puppy food, big girl food. All right, let's go eat breakfast, sweet things. Sweet mamas. It's just a matter of getting in here and getting it done. So I went ahead and repainted all the heating cans, and I did all the trim. I repainted our doors because they were like a off color, and I put some new modern handles on them. The other ones were brass. But the closet doors have been painted, and that's taken a long time, all those little vents going over and back over. But I really like how it came out. Everything looks nice and clean. I'm just kind of gonna hand wash the walls. I do have some paint of this color left, but I figured I would just hand wash the walls. And the trim is down. Violet was up here playing, but she was getting the best of the kitty. Plus I was trying to touch up paint, so I didn't want her into it. So the next thing that I will be doing is basically just bringing back in the whelping box. I want to touch up the paint. I got the paint out for that. But I really like how the floor looks. It looks better, obviously, when you repaint everything. One day I may come in and change the wall color, but I'm okay with beige for now. Haley is trying to get under there. She used to be able to fit under there, but now she's a big kitty and she can't. Yeah. So everything's clean for now. We'll see how long it takes for it to get messy again. So I'm almost done. Just gonna wash down the walls, put the whelping box back in here, and touch up the paint on the whelping box. But the floor is done. So the whelping room is done. It's all set up. This has been repainted. It's been sanitized. I got the mat in here for Mom. I have the cutout for what would be Ebby, I'm assuming will be in here. But I do have my back panel that I'm gonna put on for when Lexi's little kudos get here. So it'll be like this. I didn't think ahead enough to, it is painted, yeah, I guess it is painted. So that I'll screw on for when Lexi's puppies get here. And I'll put shavings out for them to be potty, but they'll only be here not even a full day. But we are up and ready for, this will be Ebby's room, because she'll have the more puppies, but the room looks nice. It's clean, everything's been repainted, everything's been washed down, dish is ready, the baby scale. So, but we will have Lexi's 9 little kiddos over for a little bit till they go home. So we'll be prepared Monday for them, but it should hold the little monsters. I just have to screw that back panel on for them, and then we're done. And I have to, that's about it, I guess. Yeah. Did you play with that baby, Eva? Yeah, she's a crazy kid. Bless you, girl. Oh, she need to get up there. She said, "Kid, get out of here." They take turns playing with her. I know. She's mostly with these guys. She does need a puppy her own age. Eva's really good. If they get sick of her, they let her know. She likes to play with her kitty. Had to get her some more sweaters because it's just so cold, and we're getting another cold snap here. It's supposed to be super cold today, and we are getting snow tomorrow. Or Monday. Oh, she found her kitty. So that's the one thing about Eva. She loved playing with her own puppies. So some mothers don't, but Eva does. So, like right now, she's checking out that old flip-flop that the puppy likes to chew on and play with. Eva said, I might need that too. You will get that. Yeah, I know. That's yours, you come. She said, hey. She's telling the puppy that it's hers. She's gonna get you, Violet. Oh, don't eat me. Don't eat me. I know. Oh, you're trying to antagonize Eva to play with you. Good morning, Eleanor. How are you? Cold? Oh, it's a cold day this morning, huh, Mama? My little Mama. Oh, you're such a beautiful girl. Might have to rip out your sweaters now. Yeah, potty breaks get too cold. They go out for very minimal time. This is Ellie. I call her Eleanor or Eleanor's. She comes to any of them. Oh my God, it's a rough life. It's a cold morning, I know, baby. It's a cold morning, huh? Sweet girl. Oh, such a sweet girl you is. She tolerates a baby pretty good, but she has her times when she doesn't want to be bothered, but she does keep an eye on her. Like Eva is the same way. She has her times where she wants to play with this little muskrat. Right now she's chewing on her paw. She's got the baby pinned. And she's got one of her paws. She's nibbling on her. Look at that little butt up in the air. You're such a good mama. Yes, that's how she plays with her own puppies though too. She said pin them down. Tails on the loose. The baby doesn't mind. She's just happy to have someone to play with. Eva, since when do you play with shoes? Since the baby does? So she's 9 weeks. She'll be 10 weeks on Monday. She went and had her vet checkup. She did good. She had 1 shot so far. She got to go back in a couple weeks for her shots, her baby shots. Oh, Big Mama's telling you, little runt. And Diesel was just his annual checkup. So, like everything, short staffs, they have a lot of new staff, new techs that we haven't met. And we met one yesterday, and she was absolutely great with Diesel. And Violet. Violet's easy because she's a baby. Everybody loves babies, but Diesel is such a love bug. He loves Violet. He's got such a great disposition. He really does. He's such a little goof troop. He just wanted her to come back in and see him, and so he could rub on her and love on her and give her kisses. So she was a big dog fan. Those are the type that we like. Normally they can win them over anyway. But sometimes, I mean, I get it. Sometimes you come in and you got a 160-something pound dog and you're not comfortable with big dogs, and it shows, you know. They know. But thank God ours are all super sweet. Get a baby, Maggie do. Is you gonna play with the baby? Oh, is you scared of her? She said, oh, I'm gonna get her. Oh, you're a good girl, Maggie do.